Hey everybody, welcome to Process and Service Enumeration. In this video, we're going to be back on Phyllis's workstation enumerating processes and services that could be running on her machine. That could include antivirus software, any programs she's running, basically what she's doing on her machine. This will be a good one. Let's jump right in. As I mentioned, we're running through every command. We're going to start at the top up here and we're going to zip through them all. Let's start with task list whack svc. We're actually going to use the sliver GUI for this one a little bit, so let's paste our command in here and we'll fire it off. So task list whack sv. By default, task list is going to show you processes on the target machine, but it can sometimes be useful to know the processes correlated with the individual services that launch them. Obviously, a service doesn't have to launch every process, but some of them do belong to services. And task list whack svc is going to link those for you. So let's scroll through our output here. You can see fast elm1. This does not have a service associated with it. You have your n/a there, but you can see some of the services here like svc host, service name here. And that's what I really want to draw your attention to. Seeing the process name svc host running on a computer doesn't necessarily tell you a lot because svc host can be used to launch a number of different activities on a machine. So you can see svc host here, svc host here. And honestly, it just continues repeating. Look at all these in a row. So having task list whack svc will give us a lot more information. You can see that this one has to do with OneDrive. You can see that this svc host actually correlates to something totally different. And you can actually pair this command with a service query command to show you even a little bit more information. So let's say this wu user right here. Let's go ahead. We'll do an sc.exe query wuauserv. We'll click execute. And boom, you can query a little bit more info about that specific service. So again, a really awesome command that pairs your processes with the services that potentially started them. Bouncing back to the RTFM here, this next one is cool. This next one is going to list out all the processes that are not systems. So this is going to list out specific user processes. So let's go ahead. We'll delete our command up here, paste in our new one, and click execute. Awesome. So we have all of our processes, but this is only showing processes a user is running. It's not going to kind of fill up the screen with system processes, which are important to list out, but maybe on their own. Maybe you just want to see specific user processes and see what the user's up to. So we can see here, Microsoft Edge. It looks like the user has their browser open right now. Scrolling up a bit, we have wordpad.exe. Looks like the user has a text file open. That tips my interest. Maybe I want to see what notepad they do have open, right? We're going to get to that a little bit later in the series. We can see regedit here, kind of like our previous example. We know they have the registry editor open and they're viewing all the different registry keys on the system. You have OneDrive, a couple more Microsoft Edge browser windows. And if you look closely, you can also get window title information, which can tell you more about a host. So looking over here, you can actually see with explorer.exe, it looks like the user's actively browsing Windows Defender Firewall. Now, I do want to point out, if you're running a red team assessment and you're running on someone's computer, you probably want to be careful what processes you kill. I would say for the most part, you only want to kill processes that you created. You don't want to kill individual user processes because they may catch you and see that you're there. But for the sake of demonstration, what should we kill? Let's take a look here. All right, I see right here, regedit.exe. Looks like it's PID number 4428. Let me enter that into our kill command here, regedit.exe. We're going to go ahead and fire that off, click execute. Boom, the process with PID 4428 has been terminated. Let's do another task list and we'll see if it's dead. So we'll type in here, task list, execute. And just doing a quick glance here, it looks like it successfully killed it. I don't see it running anymore. So if you need to kill processes, that's your command. Now the next command will also kill processes by process name. You're going to see that in the RTFM quite a bit.